I thought that the deepest mysterious pit in the world would have to be the hole where my ex's heart should be, but as it turns out, I am very wrong. On today's top 10 list, I'll be covering some of the deepest, darkest, and largest pits on Earth. Starting off this list in our number 10 spot, we have the Kola super deep borehole. Located in Russia, on the surface, this one might seem like it shouldn't be on this list, but that is just not the case. In 1970, Russian scientists decided to start digging this hole to see how far they could go into the Earth's crust. This borehole is only 9 inches in diameter, but it is the deepest true vertical borehole on Earth at an insane 12,262 meters or 40,230 feet. The target was originally set to get to 15,000 meters, but because of the heat at this depth, it just wasn't possible. They expected the temperature to be around 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit, but it was more like 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. And this heat was melting the rocks and causing them to behave more like plastic, which made the drilling next to impossible. The hole has now been welded shut in order to protect it, as well as sightseers who wanted to sneak a peek. There is a tale that says the hole is so deep you can hear the screams of people in hell. In our number 9 spot today, we have the Mikhail Mine. Before I dive into this one, guys, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because it really helps us out. The Mikhail Mine in Russia is a diamond mine that got its start in 1955. The mine is 1,700 feet deep, which is big enough to hold a 150-story skyscraper, but it is also 3,900 feet wide, which makes it one of the largest excavated pits in the world. Although the mine is fully off limits now, there are still mining sites below the pit. There is a rumor that says if a helicopter flies too close to the mine, it will unsuspectingly be pulled into the huge pit by the winds. In our number 8 spot today, we have the Darvaza Gas Crater. Okay, this one is so cool to me. The Darvaza Gas Crater has been nicknamed the door to hell for a pretty good reason. The crater is located in Darvaza, Turkmenistan, and serves as a popular destination for tourists to go and see. The crater is the aftermath of a natural gas field that collapsed into a cavern. The field was being drilled into because it was thought to be a substantial oil site, but quickly after they discovered its natural gas pocket, it ended up collapsing. It is said that the fire was lit by geologists who wanted to prevent the spread of methane gas. It looks so cool, but one of the craziest things about it is that it has been burning since 1971. The scientists originally predicted that it would burn for a few weeks, but it has been 50 years. The crater is 69 meters or 226 feet in diameter and is 30 meters or 98 feet deep. One random but kind of creepy fact about the crater is that camel spiders flock to it in the evening because of its light and warmth, but often end up falling into their death. In our number 7 spot today, we have the Diavik diamond mine. I can't believe I didn't even know that this existed in the country that I live in. The Diavik diamond mine is located in the subarctic Northwest Territories in northern Canada. The mine is in a really remote location, and while it has 2 open pits, one is definitely the center of attention. This mine is still used and provides approximately 1,000 jobs and also shells out 7 million carats of diamonds every year. Construction on the mine started in 2001, it opened in 2003, and is said that the mine will have around 16 to 22 years of a lifespan. I couldn't find its exact measurements, maybe because of the fact that it is still under operation, but it is said to have a total area of 7 square kilometers. In 2015, there was the discovery of a 187.7 carat Diavik foxfire diamond, which is one of the largest rough gem quality diamonds ever produced in Canada. Then in 2018, there was a 552 carat yellow diamond found, which is the largest diamond ever found in North America. And I think that that's pretty cool. In our number 6 spot today, we have the Blue Hole. The Blue Hole in the Red Sea is an underwater sinkhole that has proven to be pretty lethal. The 328-foot deep sinkhole itself isn't extremely dangerous to dive, but around 181 feet there is a rock tunnel that connects to the sea called the Arch. The Arch has caused a lot of deaths due to the fact that the extremely clear water makes it seem shorter than it actually is, as well as the fact that there is a current that constantly flows through it, which will slow a diver down even more. The deaths from the arch are said to be between 130 to 200 people, but the most famous one would have to be that of Yuri Lipsky. Yuri passed away during a dive in 2000, and he actually had a camera with him, so he ended up filming the entire thing. In our number 5 spot today, we have the Chuquicamata copper mine. The mine is located just north of Chile and is the largest mine in the world. The mine originally opened in 1910, but there was an expansion of the refining facilities in 1968 that really helped increase the copper production to a new level. When the mine first opened, it was actually known for being a place where a lot of workers ended up killing each other. The problem was so bad that in 1918 the Chilean army had to be sent in an effort to try and end whatever was going on. In its prime, the mine accounted for 75% of the country's foreign trade, but that has since been brought down to 33%. The pit itself is 4.3 kilometers long, 3 kilometers wide, and around 900 meters or 3,000 feet deep. In our number 4 spot today, we have the Kimberley Mine. The Kimberley Mine is also called the Big Hole and is located in South Africa. This hole is over 700 feet deep and around 1,500 feet wide, but it actually used to be a hill. The Kimberley Mine is said to be the largest hand-dug excavation in the world. The mine is said to have produced more than 6,000 pounds of diamonds, and at one point apparently had 50,000 miners working on it with shovels and pickaxes between 1871 and 1914. During the period from 1897 and 1899, it is said that close to 8,000 patients had to be taken to the hospital due to accidents on the worksite. It is said that at least 1,100 of them died because of the terrible working conditions at the mine. The mine is no longer used as a mine and is now a huge tourist attraction with a museum right next door. In our number 3 spot today, we have the Great Blue Hole. The Great Blue Hole is located in Belize and is one of the largest sea holes in the world. The hole is a popular scuba diving spot and is surrounded by the lighthouse reef, which gives it a super cool look. The beautiful blue water with the intense dark blue of the hole, which is surrounded by a light ring of coral and sand, is definitely something to look at. The Great Blue Hole was a limestone cave that started to form around 150,000 years ago. As the water levels rose, the cave was flooded and the roof ended up collapsing, which left us with this hole that is home to a variety of marine animals. In our number 2 spot today, we have Dean's Blue Hole. Dean's Blue Hole is located in the Bahamas and is the world's deepest sinkhole that has an entrance below the water. It is said that this sinkhole was formed 15,000 years ago when the sea level was lower after the rainwater soaked through the cracks in the limestone bedrock. The hole is now the location of the Vertical Blue freediving competition and houses a ton of marine life such as seahorses and turtles. There have been a few deaths at Dean's, most recently in 2017. Stephen Keenan was a safety diver who helped Vertical Blue competitors if they were struggling. He unfortunately ended up passing away while doing his job. The hole is 663 feet deep and can be seen above the water due to its dark blue color. In our number 1 spot today, we have the Devil's Sinkhole. This sinkhole is located in Rock Springs, Texas, and is a massive 50 feet wide and 400 feet deep. While it is said that local residents first discovered the sinkhole in 1876, there have been findings of arrowheads and burned rocks around the site, so it is believed that it may have been used as a burial ground by indigenous peoples. The sinkhole has now become a popular tourist attraction due to the fact that it has become a natural habitat for millions of bats. People can gather in the evening and sometimes watch around 3 million bats emerge from the sinkhole as they head out to search for food. Alright guys, that is the end of the list. Now I'm going to be doing some comment shoutouts from my video, Top 10 Scary Horror Movies Coming Out in 2021, Part 2. Travis Pierce says, so excited for There's Someone Inside Your House, loved the book. Travis, I've never read the book, but now I'm gonna go get the book and read it before I see the movie, because always gotta read the book before you see the movie if the book is good. You know what I mean? Abriana, I'm gonna go with Abriana because I went to elementary school with an Abriana. Abriana Chase says, OMG, I can't wait for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie! Me either, Abriana. We'll watch it together. We probably won't, but wouldn't that be nice? Gotcha Horror and Sad Mini Movies says, I'd love to get a shout out from Olivia. She is my fave host. Well, shout outs to you. You're my fave host. Athena Rodriguez says, I really hope these movies are good, lol. I'm usually an old school horror fan, but I'm actually excited for these. Me too. I really feel that comment a lot, and I agree with it, and I think that this year is gonna be good. I think we're gonna see some really good movies, so Athena will check in a few months, alright? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I've been your host, Olivia Kozlovsky, and I'll see you next time. In 2015, there was the discovery of an... Whoa, that's larger than I thought it was. I think that's supposed to say 187. I don't think it's... Ooh, I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to say 187. I'm gonna say 187. The mine is no longer used as a... The mine is no longer used as a mine, which left us with this hole that is... Why can't I speak right now? In our number 2 spot today, we have Dean's Blue Hole. God. I don't know why I put those examples in like the most basic of sea animals. They're like, yeah, I would assume so. Travis Pierce says, so excited for There's Someone Inside Your House. Whoa. Jeez Louise.